into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So Around Town Radio Show is where I go for the latest brand info. So Around Town Radio Show for music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. We are live at 5 right here. It's Monday. It's the weekend update.
It's the weekend review. It's a Bible coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're coming, who's playing out? Off the open jam with the who's to the talent. Come Friday night, ready to race on hell. With all around you know, plan to do it well.
All right. Anybody else having Wi-Fi issues out there? Do I look like I'm freezing and pixelated? Let me know in the comments, please, because I'm seeing that on my iPad. What's up, Skip from Liars for Hire? Thanks for being here. Shane, thanks for being with us today. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing but Wi-Fi issues right now. So we'll see what happens. Oh, the cold weather does it. It does. It messes up the cable. Yep, pixelated. Thank you. I figured as much. It says I've got crappy connection here, but you know, let's try something else. Oh yeah, we're on the. Oh, now it's going to drop the whole show. Probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So welcome, everybody. If you can hear us. And I don't know. But, man, it sucks. I can tell you that. It's not worth doing if we can't do it. So I'll just, audio seems okay, but the picture's not good, is it? I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm showing really crappy. It's real weird. The computer server has Wi-Fi. Well, welcome to me talk about my technical issues, everybody. Thanks for being here today. Let me see if I can do a little, as they call it, a speed test here, if we can. Oh, this is frustrating. Always frustrating. Well, welcome to the program. If you can hear me, I'm glad you can hear me. I know you're not being able to see me very well because we're having all kinds of technical glitches today. So that's just how it works, I guess. I'll get to it here in just a minute. Hi, Steve Short. Thank you for being with us. And we'll see what shakes out here. I'm trying to find my little speed test app, if I can, and we'll check it out. We may have to leave and come back. That may be what may have to happen, but we'll see. And I can't even get to my apps. Gotta love it. Oh man. Hey, how is everybody? Make some comments if you can hear me. How you doing? How was your weekend? Did you get to enjoy live local music? I hope you did. This is what we call ad-libbing. Yes. Ad-libbing. I see that it's pixelated and frozen. Yes. And I don't know if I don't know. We'll see. It's National DJ Day. Did you know that? All right. My download speeds are, let's see what we got here. For those of you that are technically inclined, I'll give you the numbers. Downloading right now at 708. 708. And let's see what the upload looks like. That's the problem. Upload is nothing. Wonderful. Upload is 0.9 and it's normally like 100. Well, poo. That's the Wi-Fi problem then. Can't fix it. So we were going to have a show today. I guess if you're listening, you can hear me fine. We'll just go with the you can hear me fine, and don't look at the screen. How's that sound? Let me talk about what we did over the weekend real quick, and apologize to the musicians I was going to talk about. But welcome to All Around Town Radio's what we call the Weekend Update, and we are here today with 7,000 plays on Thursday's show last week. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Somewhere in the range of 20 shares. So sharing is caring. That's what did it. This is Monday, January 20th, and we are here today backstage from the All Around Town Radio Studios, your number one source for live local music news, bands, venues, and more. Yes, and Kara can hear and see me fine. So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not getting it, but you might be. All right. You can follow us on all the socials. Hey, we're on TikTok, by the way. I haven't done anything on there, but we're on there, and it's working, if that matters. I don't know. I don't do anything with it. We're on the Instagram, the Book of Face, and, of course, YouTube, simulcasting this stuff on YouTube and Facebook. And Shane got to see White Knuckle Weekend this weekend at the Phone Booth Lounge. There we go for Mike's farewell performance. Mike Sievers leaving the band. So, yeah, good to see you made that show, Shane. I did not make that one, but it's always something different when somebody leaves the band and you've got to find a replacement and all that. It can be trying times for a band, and I hope White Knuckle Weekend finds a drummer very quickly. The fill-in they had for them the weekend before was just amazing. So, they'll find somebody. They will. They will. Hi, Stephanie Sutherland, and congratulations to your daughter, by the way. That's a great honor. I saw that today. And Stephanie didn't make that one either. Sicky. She said, wow, I didn't know that. Well, bummer. Jimmy Kilroy, what did he have? He had a Trillions kind of weekend with Kevin McCoy Friday, Miss Jackie Saturday, and Steve Falieros last night. Jeez. You're busy, Jim. You're a busy man, you are. Hey, I'm sporting the Rockstar shirt today for my friend Toy Hobbs. Toy, if you're out there. I haven't seen Toy on here in a while, but you never know when he'll pop up. He may pop up. Sorry about the Wi-Fi issues today, guys. The upload speeds are awful for some reason. Something has happened. I may have to reset the routers and everything else. We'll get to that. Because I got a big show on Wednesday with the Genesis Retouched at noon. They're coming on to talk about their show at Memorial Hall coming up soon. I've got Hot Topic Tuesday tomorrow happening with Karis. Yeah, what's her name? Karis. She's going to join me. Saris, as some people refer to her, as they tell me that. Hey, I saw you and Saris on the... It's Karis, people. Karis, people. Don't call her Saris. She's all tight about it. She does. But she's used to it. That's for damn sure. All right, let's get to it. This week in music for us, we had two events that we attended this week. Number one being Saturday night at the Eagles in Springboro, and Stephanie's going to Genesis Retail. You're going to love that show. You're going to love it. Fantastic show. I don't know that I'm going to make that one, but at Memorial Hall, it's an awesome show. Wonderful. You'll be amazed. That's all I've got to say. And we're going to talk to them in length on Wednesday's show at noon. So join us for that or watch later. They're all posted to our page. So Carly Short, got to see Carly Short. Haven't seen her in a long time. Carly one time worked at Heather's. She served at Heather's, but she's got a wonderful country voice, plays some great stuff. And Toy's here. Thanks, man. I love this shirt. Toy is in the house from Rockstar, by the way. And I do want to say that Carly Short, she gets better and better every time I see her. And she was playing, it's funny because she does her own variations of all kinds of popular songs. And she makes them her own, and people love it. Place was cheering for her after every song. It was full. I mean, people are tired of being cooped up from the cold. I can tell you that. Saturday night, they were out in force. And such a crowd there at the Eagles in Springboro, which I happen to be a member of. And I love these. I love the bar scene and the music scene, but I also love these clubs that are private clubs that you have to be a member and all that. They're fun, enjoyable. The people there are super nice. And I recently started doing trivia at the Moose in Miamisburg, and I'm just having a blast with it, with the staff and the people there, and just a lot of fun. So good stuff. Sean Cooper in the house. How are you? Yeah, it was great to run into you this weekend as well. And we're going to talk about that show in just a minute. Ran into Sean Cooper, who happens to be the nighttime general manager at, well, daytime sometimes, nighttime at Milano's in Miami Township, or Miamisburg, if you want to call it that. And ran into him at the Moose as well. We did not win the money that night. No, they had the big drawing, and we didn't win, but it's all right. We still had fun, didn't we, Sean? Had a good time. So let me talk about Carly Short a little more at the Eagles. She's got a smooth voice, great personality, very engaging with the audience. And she was having a good time, and so were the people there. And again, if you're just joining us, guys, listen to the audio today. The video is not streaming properly. It's our Wi-Fi. Our download speeds are fantastic. Our upload speeds are horrible today, like less than 1, which normally it's in the, I don't know, 60s, 70s upload, sometimes 100. So yeah, just wonderful mercy of Spectrum Wi-Fi. It is. It's Spectrum Wi-Fi. It keeps telling me, plug your computer into the Wi-Fi. It won't make a hill of beans difference. I can tell you, I've done that. It's on their end, so it's not on our end. But I'll reboot everything after the show just to see what shakes. And that's where we're at, though. So thank you, Carly Short, for a wonderful night of. She played good country tunes. She threw in a few pop tunes that she made her own. Like I said, they're her own country. And if you haven't followed Carly, it's Carlie Short, Short, on the Book of Face. So follow her. We've tagged her in our post today with a couple photos of her, so you can just click on that link and it'll take you to her music page. And give her a follow, please. Support all these musicians that we talk about on the show, because they're all good peeps. So, Stephanie Sutherland, I hope you get better. I hope you're better already from Saturday. But yeah, man, that's bad stuff. So I want to move on to our second half of Saturday night, and then we're going to get to some viewer comments that you guys wrote into the show today and talk about that here. And then we're going to cut this one short because of the video problems that we're having. But we will definitely chat it up for a moment about the Miamisburg Moose, who I happened to pop into then on Saturday. It was a 2 for private club night for me, and went in there to see Lakes Ridge. I love the Lakes Ridge band. Nothing says good old-fashioned music with a fiddle involved. Gary Ridgway on the fiddle. It's all about the fiddle. I always say that, but no, Lakes Ridge band, Ryan Lakes, his vocals are fantastic. The rest of the band just tight as hell. A really good band playing good country music. And you know, every once in a while I get away from the rock side and the pop side, and I go see some country. I love country music. And you know, people like Lee Dixon and Seven West and Denim Deluxe and the Kevin McCoy band. I love those bands, and Michelle Robinson. But Lakes Ridge, if you haven't seen them, guys, they're a force too. You want to check them out. Had a little mishap with our friend Gary Ridgway, who I missed it, but I got to see video proof of it. He was up on a table playing that fiddle, and that fiddle he has is 200 years old. It's a priceless heirloom that he plays. And he was up on this table, and he stepped up, had a chair there, and he stepped up onto the chair and onto the top of the table, and he was fiddling away, playing Call 'em Baton Rouge, the Garth Brooks tune there. And he went to get off the table, and some lady, nice lady, stepped up on that chair to dance with him as he was stepping down to the chair, and he took a little tumble. The chair, the table tipped. He had too much weight on the edge of the table, and yeah, he went down like the Titanic. He did on that video. Of course, I think his daughter or somebody was showing it to everybody. So yeah, it was not a good thing. But he saved the fiddle. Fiddle did not break, thank God, because that would have been just he would have cried and walked away. I mean, that would have been tragic. But Lakes Ridge, as Sean Cooper just said, Lakes Ridge jams. They do. And man, they are a jam country band. They are one of those where, you know, you got two guitarists. Do they have? Yeah. Two guitarists, bass player, drums, fiddle, Ryan Lake's playing guitar as well and singing. And Ryan's got a fantastic voice. They have a hell of a following at the Miamisburg Moose. They're like Britches Down. We've talked about them. They have a great following out there. So does Lakes Ridge. And, they play a variety of tunes, too. They throw a lot of stuff in there, a lot of Zach Brown, a lot of harmonies that you'll love, and really, really fantastic stuff from the Lakes Ridge Band. So follow them as well. The Lakes Ridge Band. Gary Ridgway and Ryan Lakes fronting that band there. And Gary does a great job, too, of kind of hosting the show and talking to the audience and those kind of things. And when you play the Moose, you have to take a little break at certain times for them to do their drawings and those kind of things. They make announcements and that. So that's logistically a little bit of fun to play with. So, if you're watching today, guys, the video sucks. So I'm reminding you of that. And we'll just get through this with the audio until I can find a way to fix it and see what we can do here. But let's chat a little more about what you guys did over the weekend. If you saw somebody play like Jim Kilroy posted here and Shane did, please drop it in the comments. If you haven't already put it on our page, because we did ask for that on Sunday. But let me see what we got here. Got all kinds of notifications popping up on the computer. All right, let's talk about Shondell Brenner. She wrote into us, said she went to the concert for Carol, and that was at the Phone Booth Lounge. All the greats were there. She said Doug Hart, Noah Weatherspoon, Scotty Bratcher, Gary D. Williams, Reese Murray, Kellen Williams, Rob Faxon, Casey Ott, Dan Connaughton, is that how that said? Martin Romey was in the house, Eric Henry, Jeffrey Roberts Music, and Craig Comer, all there playing to honor Carol Ross, a longtime supporter and love the local music scene and the blues scene. And wonderful day of music for a wonderful woman, they said. So thank you, Shondell, for writing that one in. Brandy Evans from Strange Love, she wrote into us and said they went out and caught Mike's last show with the Whammies at the Naughty Pine. Mike Zapp leaving that band. We had them on the show last week. If you haven't watched that one, that was a good one. Go back and watch that. A lot of fun with that show. And introducing Tim Anderson, their new front man in the Whammies. And Mike kind of handpicked him as well to replace himself. So that's a good thing. And it was a very nice show. Very complimentary to both those gentlemen for being here. If you're out there, guys, please make a comment. Let us know you're in the house. Warhammer is here. So let me say hi to Warhammer, because my comments are slow to come in as well, but we'll get there. I see that. And what do we got here? Yeah, all kinds of stuff. George, thanks for being here. Yeah, video's spotty. I know video sucks today, but we'll make it do. It's just radio show today. Just turn off the screen and listen to us chat. Michelle Upton went out to see White Knuckle Weekend at the Phone Booth. She got to see them, so good stuff. Brandy said besides that Whammy show, she got to see Jetpack Academy for the first time. Both bands were great. Kelly got to see Haywired at Pirates Den and Grill Friday night. Charissa, I believe is her name, saw Crown Watts at MVPs writing in. O'Connor's wrote in. They had Backburn there and had a great time with them. Hi, Steve Stein. Hi, Leah from Sugar Rock, the Sugar in the Rock. How are you? And Shane says I'm starting to drop out completely. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. It's a Wi-Fi issue out of my control right now. So we'll finish this up and be out of here in a moment. Miss Jackie Alicia got to see at Trillions. Greg Charles Coble saw Velveteen at the Bell and the Bear and 1330 Saturday. Alice Scott got to see Leroy Ellington at Smoke Justice, and Troy Bosch saw the Ultimate Doors tribute at the Ludlow Garage. And Kimberly Riley DeLuca saw Gina and Johnny Wednesday at the Bell, and Saturday Crown Watts at MVP. So good deal on that one. Yeah, I see us freezing up. Had a whole lot of other write-ins, but we're gonna forego that. Belinda Stewart Smith, thank you for that. Until Rust rocked Entropy Brewing in Miamisburg, and Leah said she loves Backburn. Thank you. Power Booster was at the Elks Lodge, and Robin got to see them. And Whiskey Business, the Germantown Eagles, Jeff Smith, and DC's Roadhouse gave a shout out to Project Credence, was amazing at their place. Connie DuPont says String Theory at Mr. Burroughs. It was a fun night. And gosh, Crooner Circus at Big Ash Brewing on Thursday. Stu McCullough. Eric Sears got to see Marsha Brady Band. He's in Kevin McCoy Band. He got to see Marsha Brady at Anderson Tap House at a great show. And Toy Hobbs wrote in saying the Whammies and Velvet Sheen, both he got to see them. And Walk On Homeboys, the Pantera tribute at the Blue Note. Yeah, cool. And what else did we see? Jim Klontz saw Chalice, said best three-piece band around at the Madison Inn. And Mark Bransford took in the Billy Rock Band at Luscious Q on Friday and Crown Watts on Saturday. He said fun weekend. And Taz got to see Kevin McCoy at Trillions and 1330 at the Bell. Cody Dench played in the Filthy Heathens at JD Legends. He's giving himself a shameless plug there. And what else we got? A few more here, and then we're out of here. White Knuckle Weekend, David Linda got to see. Farm Cat and Thunderbird, Camilla got to see. Thunderhead, I'm sorry. And Kimberly went to the Bell and the Bear on Saturday. There you go. And Connie Fix got to see Gina McCann. So there it is. How about that, people? And that's where we're at today. And I know the video sucked. Sorry for that. That's just unfortunately how it worked today. So we're going to get back out of here, and we're going to do what we can do and fix this thing. Hi, Brett Brocky said Chalice is great. And Stephanie's hoping to check out Benny Hill Wednesday at Milano's. I am too, or hoping to. He's good, and I love Milano's. So there, that's a twofer. Yes. And yeah, that's all we got today, folks. And I will get this repaired by tomorrow, hopefully. If not, we'll be using another form of Wi-Fi to make it happen. Didn't realize it. I went on late and picked this up. Went on late, and Lakes Ridge Band liked our and shared our post that we did of their pictures. But we want to thank Lakes Ridge for a great Saturday night. Got to see our friend Jim Snow there as well, and took a picture of him dancing on the dance floor. Jim Snow does a great music report as well. He's a huge supporter of live local music. And he was in the house on Saturday night at the Wonderful Moose. And Gary, you're just joining us. We've been talking about your band, but we're talking about it because the video is jacked today because of Wi-Fi issues. And we're going to call Spectrum and see if we can get something resolved here. So thank you all so much for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow live at 5 with Karis and Scott. I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose tomorrow night hosting trivia at 7. Would love to see you for that one. And until then, go Bucks. Can we say go Bucks? Come on, you're all Buckeye fans. Let's say go Bucks tonight, because that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, watching that game. National championship. And you know what? I will say, if the Bucks get beat tonight, they'll be beaten by a great coach, Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame, too. He's a class act. He's an old Buckeye boy. He is, from Huber Heights, Ohio. Thanks so much. Have a good one, Stephanie. Yes, we're giving them a little go Bucks tonight. We'll see you next time here at All Around Town Radio, everybody. Bye-bye.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So there's a all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio.